So this was first class.
That would probably fit you.
It sure would. Hey. I fixed my hair before the camera and then, you know, it flopped. Hi, good morning, good. It's afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. Hi, we are at a place in Denver that I've actually always wanted to go to. It's one of the, like, buildings that has, like, a mural on the side of it. I didn't know really what it was for. I guess it's, like, student living, but it's also, right now, a Titanic immersive experience. We're gonna go, I think it sounds like we're going on the Titanic immersively or something. I don't know. Strap in! I should have brought a jacket. Oh well, I don't know what it is, but a fan texted me on, or like DM'd me on Instagram and was like, hey yo, I work at this thing, you should come out, like it'd be cool. And I was like, actually that would be really cool. I've actually been really super interested in the Titanic, and not that I know like a lot about it, but I get really sucked into the rabbit holes on TikTok and things like that, and then I'll go on YouTube and go look at stuff, and then I'll listen to it, and you know, it's a whole thing. So let's go immerse ourselves in the Titanic. Fucking R.I.P. to those that did not live. Let's go.
What's his face?
I also brought my meta glasses, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Extra immersive.
Extra
Get the
immersive.
Wheezy experience.
Cool. Let's go in.
It's the Titanic. They brought their ship here. How did they do that? You couldn't even get down there in the submarine. How did they bring it here?
Magic. Also, look, we're gonna steal that pink bike later. Just kidding.
So, okay. Basically, it's a museum of, so like there's artifacts and shit here. No flash. No flash. Don't flash them. Don't flash the artifacts. That's weird. Dude, okay, so first of all, the movie was on 2 cassettes, not gonna lie. It was a long-ass movie, they had to put it on 2. Oh, look, you could do the... I'm flying! Oh, dude, that's crazy, you could build your own model long before the movie. It's Mega Blocks. No, it's Mini Craft Kids. Mini Craft Model Kits. Wow. Oh yeah, the Titan with everybody, the conspiracy theory. You know that conspiracy theory, right?
No.
That the Titan was the one that went down, not the...
Oh, no, I never heard that.
No? Yeah, it's a whole conspiracy theory because, like, the boats were basically, like, identical except for a few things, I think, on the inside as well. But basically, I think, hold on, transatlantic passenger trade, the White Star Line would build a magnificent class of ships that would capture the world's attention in a new way by focusing on luxury. Although they would be fast, this new class would not be the fastest, la 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 la. Or was it the Olympic? I can't remember. Correct me. Oh, that's the blueprint.
Oh, you can change.
That's the blueprint.
Oh, that's sick.
This was used by one of the carpenters, works the square. Oh, it doesn't look like the very... The hand drill? Are you kidding? Company handbook on pink paper. Official. Who's that? Handlebar mustache. And you know what's crazy is this boat is tiny compared to like cruise ships.
They didn't have machines like they do now.
I know, you're right, but so this was like hand built. There's this dude, there's no like safety. This dude's pulling up something. It's insane. Oh, this gives me creeps. That picture, that one and that one give me the creeps.
Yeah.
The Olympic, that's what it was. It was the Olympic that was built just like the Titanic. Like they're almost virtually the same. $3,364 mail bags to be exact. Oh my God. It had its own post office? Okay, so a bunch of like last second people joined the Titanic due to a coal strike that had been forced or something. That is such a weird, eerie feeling to it. Yeah, it's not the real one, it seems like. It says similar to this one. Oh, it was supposed to be the Ship of Dreams. Well,
What a dream they had.
oh wow. It's hey look, that's the guy that's in the movie. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see how many handlebar mustaches we can find. There's one. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that one, and I'll take this one as one.
That's not a hand. That's not even.
Shh, whoa. We're in a museum right now. It's
That's
almost
not
it's
even a handlebar.
It's almost.
not
Don't
even
yell at
curved.
me. I like it.
It's
That
a
one.
stash.
Wait, there he is again.
Mind your head.
Ooh, the signal flag that indicated the status of the ship at all times. The signal flag from the Olympic indicates I am undergoing sea trials. I am undergoing sea trials.
You need a signal.
Hey, how's it going?
So I wanted to give you guys something. We normally don't do this because we're out of them, but these are boarding passes of actual Titanic people. So the screens that you guys were just looking at, you can look up some of these passengers, get some more information about them and everything.
Wow.
And then at the end of the exhibit, you can find out which ones survived and which ones did not.
Thank you so much. That's crazy. Thank you. Here.
Give that to you guys.
Thank you so much. That's
it.
crazy. Wow, this exhibit is really cool so far.
I'm glad you like
Yeah.
it.
Thank
You
you.
haven't even seen anything yet. It gets better.
Does it? Damn, yeah. Cool. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. That's crazy.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it.
Yeah, you're
Enjoy.
great. Thank you. So let's see. Okay, so you got John Jacob Astor, the fourth. He was first class. He was 47 from here, New York City, New York. That's where he was going. A member of the prominent Astor family of New York City, Astor was returning from Europe after his scandalous divorce and remarriage. Oh, you rascal. And then I got Leontine Aubert, also first class, 24, France, going to New York. Was a French singer and mistress to the American Benjamin Guggenheim. Guggenheim? That's crazy. Looks like a urinal. First class.
You can pee and wash your hands in your
At the
piss.
same time. Grand staircase entrance panel. This restored panel reveals Titanic in all her glory. One of the panels that enclosed the entrance from the boat deck to the grand staircase. It was made of sturdy oak and heavy leaded glass. Its years of paint have been stripped away and varnished to reveal quality materials beneath. So yeah, it's been restored, but this looks like it was actually from the Titanic. Somehow, possibly. So this was first class.
That would probably fit you.
It sure would. I kind of like this blue and green. Like this is like the green my carpet was, and I hate it. But the blue kind of helps
Hey,
it.
That's a nice looking carpet, except it's probably not fluffy.
True. A small fragment of baize cloth comes from a much larger piece removed from Titanic as a souvenir by a merchant seaman during the ship's fitting out in Belfast, Ireland. It may have been intended for use in Titanic's first-class smoking room. And then this section of curtain trim woven out of the fine Irish linen was developed specifically to use on board Titanic. Two similar styles were developed, one featuring fruit and berries and the other one featuring flowers. The goal was to have a fresh set ready to swap in when needed, freeing up the other set for laundering. Okay. A smoking room window. Neat. Oh, a detailed reproduction of one of Titanic's smoking room windows was used in the 1997 movie Titanic's Room to Perfection. During the research, the majority of the exhibition's collectors were asked to consult. Well, hey, I guess that was used in the movie. No. First class corridor door, A deck.
That's like.
I can't tell if it's real or not. Give me more information. Oh, wow. They're fine china.
Fine china.
First class butter dish. 9-slice toast rack. Ooh. Why don't we do that anymore? Okay, second class meals in Titanic were the equivalent of first class in other ships. Diners sat at long row tables, feasted upon fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, and fishes that were all prepared in the same kitchen as the first class dining saloon. Second class passengers were not offered grape scissors and had to remove grapes from their bunches by hand. Third class dining was perhaps White Star Line's most significant upgrade in its entire Titanic experience. Titanic transformed third class dining from simple meals eaten on a bunk to fresh food served on a proper dining room with linens and cutlery. White Star also provided each third class passenger with a printed menu card that doubled as a postcard, ensuring that each passenger who arrived in the New World would send a piece of White Star Line's advertising home to their loved ones. And then there's another cafe. So like they had other things like the restaurants on the cruise ship did. This letter to Titanic's third officer, Herbert Pittman, was written in 1912, following the Titanic tragedy. In the evening of April 14th, 1912, Pittman retired early in the order to be ready for the shift in the following morning. They had no GPS to guide them. They relied on the stars, existing maps, and their experience. With over 40 years of knowledge of the North Atlantic, Captain Smith was more comfortable at sea than anywhere else in the world. It went here, here, there, and then it was... They were literally basically there.
That's hilarious.
But that's sad.
Yep.
Damn, they were like there, dude. They were going to be there that morning or afternoon because it sank at like midnight on the 14th.
I think they had 2 more days.
Titanic inside of a massive hole in the even larger iceberg, communicating the frailty of even the world's largest ship in the face of nature. The iceberg, taken in the early hours of April 15, 1912, this photograph captures what many believe is the iceberg that sank the Titanic. Apparently, also, I don't know if I think it's still a theory, I don't know. I think apparently that iceberg is still floating today. It's all of the things like the rabbit holes that I've gone down. I don't necessarily know what I believe unless it's in a museum, but obviously I'm not reading everything. But like, yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to think about. This large amount of coal was used in the making of the 1997 movie Titanic. Wow! Is it real? A Welsh miner lamp. It burned at the perfect temperature to generate steam while not damaging the boilers themselves. This lamp was used to extract that coal. Ooh. It's great because this is motion activated, so it just restarted. To conduct an inspection of the damage, Andrews returned with sobering news. The iceberg had punctured 6 of Titanic's 16 watertight compartments. The ship could stay afloat if her first 4 compartments flooded due to a frontal impact, or if any 2 of her compartments flooded from the side impact, but 6 components punctured along the hull meant the Titanic would surely sink. Andrews gave the ship about 2 more hours to live. The unthinkable had happened. The unsinkable Titanic would soon be at the bottom of the North Atlantic. The iceberg was a dark object that came out of nowhere and was gone almost as quickly as it appeared. This quick brush with fate sealed Titanic's destiny and changed the world forever. The lookouts high on the crow's nest witnessed the iceberg's passing and were revealed that disaster had been averted. In other portions of the ship, however, the reality of the impact was much more apparent. On Sunday, April 14th, Titanic's crew was scheduled to muster in the morning and undergo lifeboat drills with passengers. Captain Smith, however, canceled these drills. It was thought that Smith preferred to attend the Anglican church service on his last crossing before retirement rather than conduct the drills. Ooh, they thought he wanted to go to church.
Hi.
Hi, Neil. You look funny with your hand up.
I wish they could see this, dude. This is crazy. His body was recovered from the sea by McKay Bennett almost 2 weeks after Titanic sank. He was found with his violin and his music box strapped to his chest, a testament to his dedication to play until the very end. This sheet music was recovered from Mr. Hartley's music box. Band leader Wallace Hartley famously led his quartet in playing upbeat music during the loading of lifeboats to keep the mood light. He was last seen playing the violin shortly before Titanic went under. Numerous memorial services were held for Hartley. His memorial card belonged to his fiancée, Maria Robinson. Oh, there's even a flower with it. It's like still an actual flower that's just decayed. There's a prayer, a hymen, an anthem, a burial service, address.
Did you just say a hymen?
Yeah, why? What is it? It's HYMN. Oh, it's a hymn. As Titanic disappeared, the dark water's final sounds they heard were the screams for help from those in the water. Many survivors recalled those pleas for help, saying the sound never left them. Even though some lifeboats had enough space to pull others from the water, most boats kept their distance for fear of being swamped by the desperate souls calling for help. Horror and helplessness combined with the freezing water in those lifeboats even after the screams subsided. The night that followed seemed endless, but within 2 hours, a Cunard line vessel arrived firing rockets to encourage hope. As the sun rose, Carpathia began to recover those who survived. Wow. Ooh, a nice relaxing deck chair.
Made out of metal.
With, oh my god, in the sun too? What the fuck? This is the only known example of a deck chair from the rescue ship Carpathia, named the Widow's Chair by the collector Kevin Saucier. It witnessed hundreds of wives mourning the losses of their husbands, some who sat in this very chair as they stared out the empty sea where Titanic had only been a few hours prior.
Oh, that's not metal, it's wicker. It's blind.
Oh, from the Molly Brown House Museum. Molly Brown, so there's a museum just down the way from here, Molly Brown House, and she was on the Titanic. I think she was one that survived. So that's funny that this one, it's on a loan right now. This is from the Molly Brown House that we have to go to. Oh, that's her sister, Molly Brown and Margaret Brown.
Oh, wow.
Unless Molly is Margaret, I don't know. Margaret was known as the heroine of the Titanic for her formation of the Titanic Survivors Committee. Learn more at Denver's Molly Brown House Museum. So is Margaret Molly Brown? Personalized stationery with Margaret's embossed green and gold monogram, MB. Yeah. Studio portrait in ball gown and pearls. Ooh, get it, girl. Ooh, article in Telegram, scrapbook page with headlines and family telegrams celebrating the safety of heroism of Titanic survivor Margaret Brown. Yep, so Margaret is Molly. We rejoice in your rescue and safety, are proud of your heroism and good deeds. Florence and Helen send love. They are well and so happy to hear you are safe. My family join me best wishes for your good health and happiness. 3 days agony for daughter of Miss Brown. Going back to Europe. So basically it's just telling like the story of Molly Brown and like how she made it, I guess. Nice. Mostly simple headstones in 3 cemeteries mark the spots of those recovered from the sea. Each headstone bears the victim's name, if known, and the date, April 15, 1912. Wow. This is an actual life vest from the Titanic. Damn. Crew.
Wow, they lost the water.
I have like chills on my body. Look at how many of the lifeboats don't have, like, they're not to capacity. And then some of them are over capacity. Somebody went on a school trip recently. Let's see, I want more of the short answered ones, the funny kids. Where are you? The people on Titanic, I'm sorry for the loss of a life. I'm sorry for the loss of life is what it says, sorry.
A fantastic rendition.
I like chips. Me, I like chips. We are sorry your life was cut short. You know what's fucked up is the Titanic was split in half. Yeah. Okay, but this kid over here, the shading and everything,
oh, yeah.
Artist, an actual artist. He was writing something and then he decided to draw. That's crazy. Everyone aboard the Titanic, I'm really sorry you had to experience such a tragedy. You were so brave and I wish I could have helped you. Rest in peace. Nice kid. Best time ever. It was super fun. Just by the way, this paper asks you, take a moment to share your thoughts about your experience today at the Titanic, an immersive voyage, including writing your own marconigram to a passenger or crew member that you connected with on your journey today.
Molly.
It was cool. I had so much fun.